Dave, how you doing, bro?
Oh, I just fucking kicked a couple of beer bottles.
You there, Dave? Dave.
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What's up, dude?
What's going on, man? How much? How's it going, man?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Now, you're a comedian?
Yes.
And you're from New Jersey, right?
Yep.
Cool, dude.
man. Where out in New Jersey are you from?
Originally Jersey City, now I live down in South Amboy.
Cool, dude. Yeah, I checked out some of your stuff. Funny, man. Funny. The Coney Island, I saw a clip of.
Yeah, I watched that too. That was good shit.
All right.
What? How long have you been doing comedy for?
Well, this is like my second go-around. I started out about 15 years ago,
Okay.
and I took some time off. I'm a single parent, so, I took a little time off, and about a year ago, I started getting back in the swing of things.
Cool.
How long did you take off for?
7 years.
7 years. What? Was it just something else came up, or?
I was sitting home being a stay-at-home dad for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And is this something that constantly ate at you, that you wanted to do it still? You had to get back out there?
Yeah, and more so once I started getting back, I realized how much more I missed during that time away, too. It just made it worse.
Yeah. Because that's the way it was with this
So I'm trying to do
radio
3
thing.
times as much to make up for lost time.
Nice. That's cool, man. Now, I saw on Facebook we have a mutual friend, Dan O'Brien. I wanted to ask how you knew Dan.
College.
Cool. Yeah, he's a good guy. I went to high school. He was from my high school.
All right, cool. I know him. Actually, I was introduced to him through Tom Aldegear, who I think is friends with his, older brother or somebody that he knows the family.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's not a bad guy.
Now, where do you currently perform?
All over New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
Cool. That's awesome.
I got a couple places I'm going to be in the L.A. area next month.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was your?
Like I said, I'm trying to get back out there, triple time in it.
Yeah.
I've always been curious to where's the best place to do comedy? Like, is it better in New Jersey or Pennsylvania? Like, where's your favorite place to go?
Favorite places to go, New York. There's a lot of places in New York I like to go. Although New Jersey I think has it's good crop of comedians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have you ever been? Where is it? I think the Laugh Factory. Is that the place Vinny owns?
Stress Factory, yeah.
Yeah, Stress Factory. That place is awesome, and he's a great guy too.
Yeah, he's very cool. Very cool guy.
Yeah, I've been looking for comedians in Jersey and because they have open mic nights and stuff in the town that I'm in, but everybody's just doing cover bands. There's nobody doing comedy, and I always go and I was like, yo, does anybody do stand-up comedy here? And they're like, no, everybody's into music around here, and it's not even real music. It's they're playing other people's music.
Yeah, you
So
gotta
it's
go to AC to get any comedy really. Or
I don't know. As somebody that loves New Jersey, that's the one thing I truly hate, that most places won't let you perform with your band unless you're a cover band.
Yeah, dude.
And it's annoying. It's the worst. But, we still have talented musicians, and until you have to actually leave Jersey to build up your base so that we come back and play at a better venue.
Yeah.
Are you a musician as well?
So I have some friends that are. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's definitely annoying because I went out to a bar in October looking for guys who we could bring into the studio to do interviews with, and I'm like, these guys are playing covers. What's going to be so interesting about talking to a cover guy? Luckily, the one guy I did get, he plays covers because he has to, but he had all this original stuff, and he was, really great to have in studio. But yeah, it's just shitty.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I have some friends that have been in bands, that are in bands, and it was always their biggest problem. You'd have to either go to New York or find your own venue that you had to pay a lot of money to rent out the place to try and hold your gig at.
Yeah.
And it's kind of stupid.
Yup.
Nope.
There's only 2 places.
When there's that many places in this state that they should be begging more talented people to go out.
Yeah.
There was only 2 places I've seen, and that was I guess it was the Brighton Bar in Long Branch, and and the Saint in Asbury Park.
They're not bad. Yeah, they're pretty good with that. But you know,
Yeah, other than
they're
that,
not bringing in tons of bands. They're just you know picking and choosing, and they're not getting
yeah.
too experimental with who they bring in either. Which it kind of defeats the purpose.
I have to interrupt this interview real quick, Pete. I turned your microphone on when we started
always
the
fiddles
show.
with it. He just has to fiddle.
How is it turned
I
off?
don't know
Why did
how
I
it
just
was
have to
turned off.
reach over and turn it
I
back
didn't
on?
even touch the damn thing.
Homeless Pete can't even work a microphone. All
Our
right.
intern is fucking everything up here, Dave.
That's why we have them.
Pretty much.
If they weren't interns, you'd have to pay them for screwing everything up. That defeats the purpose.
Yup, exactly.
It was funny today because we have sponsors that bake us food, and our one sponsor dropped off food, and they usually got to park a little bit away from my house, so we send out intern Pete to go get the food, and he comes back with like just 2 loaves of bread wrapped up in tinfoil, one for me and one for Rob, and we're like, she didn't give one for you.
Not that bright. Not that bright.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's why we have the learning curve here. It's all right. He'll learn one day.
He'll do his own show someday.
Solo Pete, homeless Pete in the morning, Lamborghini at night.
Yeah. That's it. You'll do the whole fucking station, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. Do you have another job too, Dave, or do you just do the comedy?
Yeah, I had to get back into the workforce if I want to support the family. So
Yeah. And you have...
that was part of the struggle why I stopped comedy because I wasn't working. It's kind of hard to justify driving everywhere for not always a lot of money.
Yeah.
For a gig, and it's like, let me just try and, concentrate on trying to get a job and get everything else in my own house in order, which I think is a mistake. If I would have kept on it, I'd be in a much better places with some people that I started out with back in the day.
Yeah.
Are there people you started out with back in the day in comedy that are like big headliners now?
Maybe not big headliners, but there's people, headliners, making decent money, get some decent gigs.
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely a lot of good comics that came out of Jersey, right? Wasn't Jim Norton out of Jersey, I think? And I think Jim Florentine, too.
Florentine,
Speaking of the Stress Factory, that was his home club there.
Yeah. Have you performed with any big guys?
When I first started out, I had Bob Kelly that I performed with. He did a guest spot at a couple shows I was at, and cool. I opened for Bob Levy actually when I started doing my little comeback here.
Bob Levy's amazing.
Yeah, we talked to him.
Yeah, Bob's cool. Bob's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Joe Conti, I work with, his partner now on radio. I did a thing with him last year as well.
Did you know?
Thankfully, I had some good people supporting me along the way, trying to help me back into the fold.
Yeah.
Did you know George Peterson, Otto and George? He was the guy at the Puppet.
Wasn't a good friend. I knew him. He was somebody I worked with before I had my hiatus there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He was definitely a fun character.
I never had heard about him until he died, and then when he died, I was looking up all his clips on YouTube, and I was like, "This guy's amazing." It sucks that like all these like comedians. There's so many like underground comedians that are like so good that just never make it. They never get like that special. Or it's just it's a shame.
Because they fucking burn bridges. They don't, they're just assholes. Like, they don't give a shit. But that's
Which is
what
how
makes
you
them
should
amazing.
be. Yeah, that's how you should be.
That was like what Patrice never got, like a big movie deal, because he'd never fucking kissed ass or anything.
Right.
I think he pissed people off that were like nice to him.
It's a fine line we have to walk in the business.
Yeah, yeah. It is. It's a tough business, man.
Being a comedian, do you ever worry about like maybe just saying the wrong thing and then just it ruining your career completely?
No.
All right, good.
I know that at some point there's somebody that's gonna. Not everybody's gonna like everything you do.
Yeah.
And you got to live with that. And as long as you're comfortable with that, that's all you can hope for. If I piss somebody off, then hopefully I don't piss too many people off.
Right.
I know I can find something along the way. And I won't be a millionaire then. Hey,
Yeah.
most people aren't.
Yup. Exactly.
It's part of the passion. I do what I love, and I make it as entertaining as possible along the way.
Yeah. That's like I've heard Jimmy Norton say he doesn't go out to offend anybody, but people get offended by by the shit. You know?
Exactly. You can't stop douchebaggery.
Yeah.
Even we've been doing this for a year, and the only feedback we've gotten is people we've offended.
Yeah, they're the only ones who get, say anything. The ones that like us and have a good time, they don't say anything. But the ones that have a problem always fucking email us or leave comments on our videos.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I'll have to start harassing your videos.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you know what it is? This is something my dad told me as a kid. It's one of those things, those life lessons you learn when you're much older and you don't appreciate it until you're much older. Empty barrels make the most noise.
Yeah.
That's why these people that want to complain have the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what the people that protest and make the most noise about? They go down and march at City Hall. Those people don't have jobs. They have nothing else going on in their life. That's why they have time to go do this shit.
Exactly.
The rest of the world has to go to work.
Yeah. They're just
The
worried
rest of
about
us want
feeding
to be
their family.
productive.
Yeah.
But the empty barrel is always going to make the most noise, and that's why, it gets noticed.
Yeah.
I always view any critic as just like a fat, sweaty guy on his computer typing away.
Or like, what did they do? That's exactly what they're doing. The computer all day. That's
Yeah,
it, man.
masturbating every moment they get.
Well, that's what you do.
Well, that's what I do, but I do a show too, so I'm allowed to throw in as much masturbation as I want while still, doing shows and trying to get my edits out as much as I can. Sometimes the masturbation gets in the way of the edits.
Fuck
you
yeah.
got to kind of
It
balance
never gets
it.
in the way. It never gets in the way.
I guess I can edit and masturbate at the same time. Just masturbate to Rob's voice.
That's why I had to stop sectioning and driving. It's the worst. I've almost caused more crashes doing that than actually texting or talking on the phone like I am right now.
Nice. Oh, man.
So have you always wanted to be like a stand-up comedian? Have you had like different dreams when you were growing up, or?
You have all the dreams that you want to do, and then the things that everybody tells you better do, then what you should do.
Got to go to school.
Everybody tells
have a
you, hey,
backup
you're just a
plan.
jackass. Just listen to what I tell you.
Yep.
I always hated that.
So, being a comedian is something I wanted to do. It's something I always enjoyed and enjoyed watching and being around. And, I've always, studied. And I was a huge Carlin fan growing up. And I loved Eddie Murphy growing up.
Yeah.
George Carlin's
Because,
amazing.
then again, that's, my age. I'm in my 40s. So, that I remember those things when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So then you have your parents say, they're not that edgy. Listen to what I listen to. And it's like, really? That's not really that edgy anymore. And now it's come full circle. You have other people trying to be more offensive, and that doesn't always work either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get your the Russell Brands of the world that try to be a little over the top, which he's good. I like him. Sometimes he's a little, all right, you're just saying that just because you're trying to push the envelope. I get it.
No, I just don't like him, dude. He just...
Small doses with him. Very
Yeah.
small doses.
Yeah.
Exactly. I
like
agree.
some of his movies, like Get Him to the Greek, I
Yeah,
thought
that
was
was a
pretty
good
good.
movie.
Yeah, I never saw that. I saw
His
one thing he
stand-up
did. He
sucks.
did like a MTV award thing, and all he did was make George Bush jokes that just weren't funny,
His
man. It's
stand-up
like...
is not good.
Yeah, I agree.
And then he
Like
wrote,
I said, sometimes you just push the envelope to push the envelope, and it doesn't really always work.
Yeah, yeah.
he wrote
If you just want to be funny, just be funny. Don't
Oh,
try to
his
do
book?
what's not yourself.
Yeah, his
he
book.
wrote a book recently about that America has to have a revolution or something, like we got to revolt. Like that's like what
I worked
you're
in
doing.
printing years ago, and we printed his book, and I was so angry at it. It was called the name of it was called My Bookie Wook. I was like,
Oh,
what a-
my bookie look.
Yeah.
That should have been your first clue. And think about it. I mean, he wants us to have a revolution. Is he still pissed that we won the last one? What the hell?
That's what he's trying to get back at. Fuck, I can't believe Katy Perry was with that retard.
I can. He's rebelling against mommy and daddy. I get it. And he's a funny guy. There's nothing wrong with that. Could she do better, like me or you guys? Definitely.
Exactly. Any day of the week.
And, as long as I get to watch, I have no problem.
Fuck yeah.
I'm a man of simple pleasures. I can't help it.
Have you ever done any acting, Dave?
Yes. Nothing major,
Sound
nothing
great.
good.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say nothing good. I take that back. I've been in, a couple independent films. I was in 2 after-school specials when I was in high school as an extra.
All right.
Nice.
What were you in the after-school specials? What was your role? I gotta know.
The bully.
Student.
Oh, okay.
Student. So you were just the guy in
It
the
was one of those-
background writing.
It was one of those things when they came, they were going to film in my high school, and they're like, hey, you need extras. Who wants to be in this? And I'm like, yeah, fuck it. What the hell?
Nice.
Did you even get a line, or did you just sit in the background and
No, I was a guy in sweatpants walking by school.
Client sweatpants
Or at least that's how
walking.
I'd like to label myself if I could ever,
Yeah.
find the footage.
I would put that on a resume.
I know. I think that's the way I have to start listing that. I mean, I did a movie that's out on demand right now called Beaster Day. I was an extra in that.
Beaster Day.
I did it.
Awful.
Yeah, it's about a killer rabbit that kills everybody on Easter.
Oh,
Nice.
I lied. That sounds amazing.
That does
I'm
sound-
going to watch that
I
tonight.
need to see that. Yeah,
That sounds
we need
awesome,
to watch
man.
that movie.
Beaster
That's
Day.
like Mighty.
Yeah, it's
that's
one of
like,
those things you have to watch at least once.
That's
The
like
graphics
that,
are good with the rabbit, the killer rabbit.
What was that Mighty Python skit, right, with the rabbit?
I was
Yeah,
just about
yeah.
to say that.
The
Ever
Killer
since I saw
Rabbit.
that, I've loved Killer Rabbit. There's not enough of them out there. There's only the second movie I've ever heard of having one. It's great.
I bet that movie Night of the Lepus with the giant fucking rabbits in it.
I never heard of
Never
it.
heard of that,
that
dude.
movie?
No.
I
You
was
got
thinking,
me on that one.
I was thinking of the one with the snowman, the Jack Frost.
Oh, it
Oh,
was
God,
amazing.
yeah.
Jack
that one
Frost
I used
is
to love
awesome.
that one, dude.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
I remember one time I went to like a Blockbuster and that movie, the like kids version of Jack Frost had just came out, and it was in theaters, but I wanted to see the horror movie of Jack Frost, and I walk up to the girl and I'm
Nice.
like, "Do you guys have Jack Frost?" And she's like, "No, it's not out yet." And I'm like, "No, the one with the fucking snowman that rapes the chick in the bathtub." Like, that's, I don't think they had it.
Jack
but
Frost.
That's what I wanted.
I haven't seen that, and now I need to.
You do, yeah. He stabs the chick in the vagina with a carrot.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
I like those out of the ordinary type movies. Like, I was a fan of, oh my god, I can't remember the name of it now. It's the Toxic Avenger.
Oh yeah, Toxic Avenger.
That's funny. That came up earlier in this episode. It didn't go anywhere, but I was like, "Hey, you ever see the Toxic Avenger?" And then it just died from there.
I've
But
seen
yeah,
the first four.
those were crazy,
That's
man.
my accidental callback to you guys. You're welcome.
That's amazing.
Nice.
No, I mean, it was the first movie that I've ever seen where the zombie raped the girl.
Yeah,
I remember the movie called Flesh Gordon. It was like
oh god.
Yeah.
Sounds like a porno.
Yeah, it's like what's that softcore
Parody,
porno
yeah.
parody? But it had the rapist robots in it. I love them.
Sci-fi erotica.
Yes.
So the teens listening can enjoy a little.
Fucking Flesh Gordon, and there was Flesh Gordon 2, Flesh versus the Cosmic Cheerleaders.
Oh my god.
While we're on the topic of porn parodies, I actually watched on YouTube. It was
Honey,
on
I Blew
YouTube.
the Kids.
No, that might be a real one. But I watched like the Wizard of Oz porno, and somebody put it on YouTube where they just cut out like all the porn scenes, and whenever a porn scene would come up, they just put like a black screen with letters of what happened. So like the characters would be talking, and then you get a black screen, and it'd be like the scarecrow sucked off. The
Sucked off
Tin
the
Man, like, or the two midgets, got fucked in the ass by the Tin Man. It's amazing.
The wizard fingered his butthole.
Yeah, it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. There's like 40 minutes of just that, like the dialogue, and then a screen explaining to you what happened in the sex scenes, and then more dialogue.
Nice.
It was amazing.
And you're into the dialogue, okay?
That's it.
Yeah,
I'll take
that's
that.
it, man.
Yeah, man.
I
That's
just
whatever floats your boat.
Hey, I remember I watched in high school. They had the Snow White one, which
Oh,
is definitely
God.
funny because I
I
love
think I've
midget.
seen that.
Midget porn is hysterical.
Yeah.
The only midget porn and clown porn, and I actually watched
Clown.
one once where it was both, and I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, I didn't know that existed.
They got the
I didn't either. You know how I found it? I was in Rochester, New York, and of course the hotel had the choice. You could have the one movie for $19.99 or 24 hours of porn for $25.
Yeah, what else are you
So
gonna
I
take?
spent the extra $5. Why not?
Yeah.
oh man.
Oh, but that's what you got stuck watching?
I didn't get stuck watching. I kept going back to it. Anytime anybody stopped by my room, I was up there for a conference. Everybody, people kept coming in my room. Hey, what are you doing? I'm like, no, hold on a second. You got to see this. And they're like, what? I'm like, clown porn. Midget, running.
Can you send us a link to that? I want to watch that.
I wish I could. It was like 10 years. I wish I could find that.
Oh,
I
that's great.
laughed so much I didn't even get a chance to masturbate. It was the greatest thing ever.
Nice. Oh, man.
Now, do you guys like strip clubs?
I've never been to a strip club, dude.
I've only been a couple times.
I had to do
I'm
it.
not the biggest fan, only because the first time I went to a strip club wasn't in this country, so I'm kind of jaded on what they want for $1 in this country. From what I'm used to seeing the first time around. But I went with a couple friends. I was dragged. I'm like, all right, what the hell? I don't care. Whatever. It's Friday. We got nothing else going on.
Yeah.
We get there, and it was one of those where they had the feature dancer that was, the porn lady. And I was like, all right, whatever. Never heard of this lady before. Went home that night. Happened to be on some freaking Skinamax film that night. Never jerked off so much in my life. 'Cause I got a lap dance, and then I saw her getting fucked on TV, and I'm like, this is great. That's what America's all about.
What about you, Pete? You like the strip clubs?
I had to do with my dad's business. I had to do a job in a strip club.
Undercover.
Yeah,
What
undercover.
do you mean? What's your dad's business?
Oh, he does. He's a
Bring the mic closer.
Okay, yeah. He's a private investigator, so like we had to we had to watch some we had to watch some stripper or something. Some whore.
Why did you have to watch a stripper?
I don't know, some guy paid us to because it was his ex-girlfriend that was working. Yeah.
Okay.
So we had to I don't know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so he paid us, and pretty much I just got paid to sit there and watch titties shake all night. That's
What did you have to report back, though? I don't
we
understand.
we had to report back whether she was going in there's the lap dance room in the back.
Okay.
And then there's the special lap dance room.
Did you go in?
I didn't go into it, but I would have had to have if the situation was like right for it.
So this
So
dude,
she didn't like you enough to take you.
No. That's
she
not
was
what
like,
it was.
that's the Lamborghini. I don't want that motherfucker.
No. We just caught her going in with some old dude. So it was,
So the whole point. So this guy fucking paid you to watch some
you watch him
stripper
fuck her?
to see if she was going into the special room
Yeah.
or the regular room.
What does the room
Yeah.
say? Special on the door? Special
The
delivery
champagne room.
No, they call it the
Special
VIP
room.
the VIP room.
Everybody's.
Yeah,
Vip.
same thing.
That's where all the strippers that drool and can't talk are in the special.
Oh yeah.
room.
Oh, and this
yeah.
chick, this chick was god awful, man. She
Oh,
was
really?
C-section scar.
gross.
Nice. So they were both given gummers.
Hammer
a good
toes. Yeah.
She just had She just had grandma ass. That's the.
Oh. I thought
That's
you
the
liked
best
it.
part of it. Yeah,
You
I
put that a few
heard.
puppies, you wind up like that. That's why you're in the strip club anyway. You have to pay for those kids.
Fuck yeah, dude. We gotta.
Oh, Dave, we gotta wrap this up, man. It was fucking great talking to you. You're awesome, dude. So
Definitely a pleasure. I hope to speak to you guys. See you guys sometime
yeah,
soon.
definitely.
Yeah,
Look,
dude.
get all your plugs out, man. You got any stuff you want to, any upcoming gigs, whatever? Let it all out, and then we'll let you go.
All right. I'm bad with the places out in L.A., so I'm not even going to mention the bad names in case I screw the names up. But I'll be there next month. But I will be at Broadway Comedy Club May 1st in New York. Come out, see me there. TheHodger.com. Come check out the website for my calendar. And I will see you guys definitely once again soon.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care, guys.
You too, brother.
Take care, brother.
Bye.
Peace. Fucking awesome.
All right, guys, we're going to break.